Cove, old reminiscent of where I learned how to water ski. Right over there on that beach somewhere. We took off and went skiing. This was the dock. This is where I got gas with my dad's credit card. But today we're gonna go on the boat, the magic boat. There's Beverly.
Are you telling lake stories?
Yeah. I think it's a little down from where I remember it, but this is where I skied, and it was cold water. Hi, Beverly.
Do you have me in there?
Yes.
Oh, you got me putting on my lipstick.
Yes, I did. So, here we are. Welcome aboard. SS
Dixie II.
Look at the view we've got. Zephyr
On our
Cove.
yacht.
Little cruise of the Whitecap Lake Tahoe. Beverly is now getting prepared. We've stashed appropriate stuff on the table so as nobody steals our spot. She's left her jacket. She put on her warm jacket. So
You're going to be sorry you didn't have a jacket on.
we're going to go to the bow of the boat. Okay, this is a little dark in here, so I'm not sure that's picking you up. Okay, Beverly. Up to the bow. We'll come back and watch the video. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Okay, stand over there.
There is heavenly.
Stand over there.
Let me zero in. There's Heavenly Valley where we went skiing. Trail. You gonna take my video?
No, I want you to stand over there. Take a picture into the sun, that's right. We're now on the hurricane deck.
Also known as the...
Are you videoing?
Yeah. Also
We're now
known...
on the hurricane deck, also known as...
I was...
Yeah, you can't see.
I was zoomed in. Zoomed out. Also known as the what?
The modern day history of Lake Tahoe dates
now
from February.
Now we're going to get the story.
1844, when the explorer John C. Fremont first viewed it from a mountaintop during a break winter storm, while on the second of his 5 expeditions
This is my
northwest,
story. Wait.
Fremont and his party decided not to stop in what is now Carson City for the winter, but to press on and find a pass to Sutter's Fort in California. Accompanied by his fur trapping guides, Kit Carson, Joe Walker, and Tom Fitzpatrick, they climbed to the top of Stevens Peak.
You have to move out into the sun a little bit,
get
right?
their bearings, and from this mountain peak first saw the lake. Fremont named it Lake Bonpland after a fellow explorer, but several days later, Fremont's topographer simply entered it on his map as Mountain Lake. The lake has had other names. Tulatulea was one, and Lake Bigler, after a California governor, was another. But finally, in 1862, after much controversy, the Indian name of Tahoe prevailed. Although linguists will argue the specifics, it is generally accepted that Tahoe is a version of Mountain of Silver, the Comstock
I know, but
Lode
why
at
is it saying
Virginia
still?
City. Looking off the starboard side, you'll notice some buoys and a small pier, marking the location of the Everyday Boat Camp, administered by the California State Parks Department. Here, boaters may tie up the buoys and move their tents and sleeping bags ashore, or they can sleep aboard their boat. They're allowed stay set day. Coming up off the port bow is Fannin Island. 1828, a wealthy California heiress, Mrs. Laura J. Knight, purchased the head of the bay, including the island, a total of 230 acres, for a reported $250,000. She wanted to build a summer home that would fit well into the alpine surroundings. Because Emerald Bay looks so much like a Scandinavian fjord, she decided that a Viking castle would be most appropriate. Mrs. Knight and the designer architect went to Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland to study the Scandinavian architecture of old churches, homes, and castles. Structures dating back 1,200 years that would be faithfully reproduced in the building of Mrs. Knight's castle in the sky. Construct the finest America. On her Scandinavian trip, Mrs. Knight had also planned to purchase antique furniture for her castle. Her intent was to furnish the castle with original pieces.